commented on one of my pictures saying, "Are you okay, mate? When you're doing your next video?" So this time it is in the bedroom. It's not out in the wilderness because it was getting a bit dark. So I thought you won't get much lighting out there, so we'll do it indoors. But yeah, my chest condition's been baseline at the moment. I've been able to clear the chest a lot more the last few days. Been doing a bit more nebulizing, um, so that's probably helped. Obviously, when I'm struggling, I'll jump on my Naxes, which is a decongestion tablet. Let's call it a decongestion tablet. Thins the mucus, which then makes it easier to bring up. So if we do that, we nebulize, and we have a little bit of exercise, then yeah, everything's okay. Everything should be okay. Normally isn't, but the last 2 nights I've been sort of lying down. I've been hearing the wheeze, but the way I can explain, I've got quite a short neck, quite a short, thick neck. So even if I raise my pillows, my neck's sort of like this, and then I can hear the wheeze more. So I'll cough. I'll try and cough. If I'm not really shifting now, then I will do a neb before bedtime. It's just a new thing that I've been doing, because the last thing I want to be doing is going to sleep with mucus that I can't shift, and potentially a cough that's going to keep me up all night as well. And with that Naxes, it does say take first thing in the morning, but there's sometimes where I've missed it in the morning and I've had to take it at the night time. But yeah, I put my order in. This was a foolish mistake. So my medication was due, the gentamicin, and I actually emailed the wrong secretary that was from my old specialist. So a week passed and I thought, what's happening? What's happening here? So then I just tagged my specialist, and he said the person was called a different name, and I thought, I've just emailed the wrong secretary. But yeah, I should be expecting that delivery within the next few days. If not, I'll have to chase that up. So yeah, nothing's really changed. Medication's the same. I'm kind of the same since treatment. You know, not doing too bad. Let's say not doing too bad, but we don't want to jinx it. We don't want to jinx it. If you think what I'm doing, I've just pulled something off here. It was only a little scab. Pulled it off. So I'm just putting some pressure on. So yeah, 33 watchers. Bloody hell, where have you all come from? Please subscribe. So yeah, my mum's chest health isn't doing too bad as well at the moment. Her last sample come back no bacteria, so we're happy there. Because every time she's been feeling a bit rubbish, she sent a sample off. It always come back with a bacteria grown. So let's thank the Almighty above, and no one else in between. But yeah, I had 33 watches then, and now it's down to 7, but we don't care about that, do we? Oh, I've got something new here. Let's have a look at this. Got a new little sharps bin. Can you see it? What's that going to do? So they took one of my big sharps bins, yeah, and they brought me that. Are they taking the piss? Are they taking the piss out of my life? What can I fit in there? I'll show you I'll show you a sharps bin in a minute. No, I'm not going to get up because I've not made my bed. I've been an absolute idiot. Alright, Fortnite duo, what up? Yo, you a surgeon? No, I'm not Ukraine, mate. I'm Sicilian, Maltese. Yeah, Sicilian and Maltese, mate. So what's everybody been up to? There's nothing really for me to report. I will try and do a video when I'm out and about, because I know you guys like a little bit of that as well, because it's something new that I've added to the channel. So we'll do that. I haven't forgot about you guys. I'm not dying. That's another reason why I go online, because I know you people care about my chest condition, and if I go quiet for too long, you get a bit worried. So that's the great community we have here, and bronchitis must go. And the same could be said about a friend of mine. He popped up on Facebook not so long ago, and he asked me about my faith and why I believe in Jesus Christ, and I had a good chat with him. And he said to me he feels like he's having a midlife crisis, this and that. And then he's gone missing for 3 days. So I thought, I've not seen him post. He's not messaged me. And he's only away in Turkey. He's having a holiday in Turkey. But always just catch up with someone that, you've not seen posting or you've not had a message from. Your brain should be thinking, I've not heard from that person. So I'll give him a message. He's enjoying himself in Turkey. So yeah, I left him to it. Left him to his family holiday in peace. But yeah, so I did get invited. I got invited to go to what they call now a convention, but it's called something else, like a fellowship in Eccles. It was in Eccles. So someone messaged me, but I had too many thingies. I had people hitting me left, right, and centre wanting to go places. So I shouldn't have really turned down the fellowship because there was people from Instagram with massive following, and even though they're born again Christians, I'm Catholic, I still get a lot what they speak about, and I think we can all get, information off each other instead of having our egos, let our egos be crushed sometimes, and but I didn't go, did I? I chose going out for a drink instead, because you've got the devil on one side and you've got the angel on the other. Now, hindsight's a good thing, but there's a guy coming from Instagram on August 22nd. He's coming to Manchester, so I've been speaking to him. So I think I'm gonna attend that one. That'll be a nice thing to do. If I'm well, let's hope. My antibiotics aren't due till October, I think, because I finished at the end of July. So August, September, October, maybe round about the start, midway through October, which is absolutely great because I couldn't be bothered with doing 2 IV cycles in summer. If you've never done an IV cycle in summer, it's absolutely annoying because you want to be out there enjoying the sun. You don't want to be having strong medications pumped into you. But if you're not well, it's not a seasonal thing, is it? If you're not well, you need treatment, and that's that. So we can't be too picky. But yeah, there was one medication called meropenem, and that used to sweat out. I mean, it stunk. You could smell the medication coming out of you. The last one I had, which was flucloxacillin through a pump, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, so things moving forward in my life, things are going okay. That's what I'll say. They're going okay. I'm upbeat. Sometimes I have me moments where I'm feeling a bit low and down, and you have like 10 minutes, and you think if you don't do something there and then, that 10 minute can be a full day of being in your own world and in your own thoughts, and that's not where you want to be. Yeah, put some music on. Just do something. Just do something to take you out of that zone. Don't have your curtains drawn. Don't be lying in bed. Don't be lying in bed because that is the darkest times, and things will keep you in that mindset if you allow it. Easier said than done. My therapist appointment was yesterday. I got a phone call round about the time of my appointment. Sorry, we've had to cancel on such short notice. And I was looking forward to that because we've been putting things into place. So she wanted to give me a bit of a longer window this time so we could catch up. And it put a bit of a spanner in the works because I thought, had I got that off my chest, what I needed to get off, and to see if my therapist thought I've advanced in certain places and things like that, I think just having that 40-minute conversation may have, lifted me up. And I think that's why I felt down that day. I felt, because I remember saying, sorry, we've had to cancel at short notice, and then there was a massive pause from me, like a delay, like a delay response, and she said, I'm sorry. So, we can't fake them things. So yeah, like I say, I don't know when my next appointment is there, but yeah, just stay around people that want you to win in life. Yeah, stay around people that want to lift you. Stay around someone who gives you a pat on the back when they know you're doing good. Yeah. I seen an excellent video today on Instagram. So it was a local guy, he's a rapper from Manchester, and he said he's getting older a bit. He likes to do a bit of stretching before he exercises, just because he's getting older. So he was on the gym mat, and there's this guy, an older guy. So he said, "Oh, I've not seen you for a bit. Where have you been?" He said, "I'm nearly 80 this year." He said, what happens is you start losing people, you start losing friends, family. I've losing friends to, dementia, amnesia, or whatever it is. And I'm finding it a bit hard to take. So this UK Manchester rapper who's got an Instagram. I should know his name, but sorry, I can't. I'll have to update that in the description. Turned around and had a good 10-minute conversation with this guy, right? And he hit the nail on the head. Your conversation with a person isn't going to change their world. Granted, it's not going to change their world, but it's going to give him that little finger to vent. And he said after the conversation, he said, "Thank you very much for speaking to me. You've lifted me up. I'm going to do a good session and get a good pump on." So remember, guys, it's nice to speak and always ask people how they're doing. And if you get a kind of subdued response, push a little bit more. Don't interrogate them, because at the end of the day, you've got two types of people: people who want to speak their emotions, and you've got others that hold that emotion in. And that's why therapy doesn't work, because they won't be vulnerable. So, one of them. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to try and get an early night. And most of all, stay bloody sexy, will yous? And hit that bloody subscribe button, or I'll come looking for you. I've got GPS mode on here now.